Is it for you hard to talk about the lyrics, or?
Well, if you want to ask me about a specific lyric, I can tell you maybe something about what I'm thinking, but the way I write the lyrics is really more off the top of my head, you know. It's subconscious, you know. I think sometimes, actually most of the time I try to write it with the music. So I write the lyrics by just singing, and it turns into the lyrics. I think a lot of times if I'm working really hard on the music, the lyrics are sort of a chance for me to sort of, well, relax and just sort of just sing something. I mean, I don't really care what I'm singing as long as it's just coming from inside of me, and I feel comfortable with it. And I think more than anything, the only thing I don't feel comfortable singing is sort of a songwriting cliche. So, you know, just something typical that would go with the music. That's, for me, the only thing that I feel uncomfortable with.
But hasn't it something to do with you maybe too seriously for you writing than lyrics that really go with the music? Is it for you?
Well, no, I think that you know, the truth is I don't think that there is intrinsically a tie between melody and lyrics. I think that's just sort of something that people are used to, you know, hearing this kind of music and then hearing these kind of lyrics. But I mean, if I like acquire an Al Green drum beat, it doesn't really make sense for me to sing 70s R&B lyrics to it, because I mean, I'm not truly a 70s R&B singer. And well, I think that lyrically, I think that it reflects my personality, maybe stories that kind of go along with my life, or at least to people that I personally know, you know, stories my friends have told me, composites of that sort of thing. I don't really think necessarily the inspiration for the lyrics comes from films or books, just more conversations and things I'm thinking. It definitely comes from inside of me. I mean, I don't subscribe to the sort of cut up method. You know, you heard, you know, the sort of William S. Burroughs thing, or even worse, this sort of, well, I like to just have the lyrics come from somewhere inside of my head. Well, I think that then that way they're sort of a deeply encoded symbolism, having something to do with, you know, my thoughts and kind of emotional state.
But do you know when you write the lyrics what the song is about, or do you know afterwards when you've played it for a couple of weeks?
So I know a certain amount of what it's about, but I don't necessarily think that my songs are about something. I mean, they're about, I mean, ultimately they are about something, but it's not that I set out lyrically with a goal. If anything, I think that many of the songs carry certain themes, you know? Like the song Getting Led has sort of a theme of submission, you know, and fatalism, but I don't necessarily think that it's about something, you know, and same with Grammar and Shirley and Papa, you know, it has a, well, you know, it has a theme of, almost sort of like cabaret,